Yeah, that is definitely beautiful. Oh wait. Yeah! Right down there behind Maddy is where we turned around from. Oh, that's a big step. Alrighty, we are parked up. Off we go. It is currently 8:45 and we probably have maybe like an eighth-ish of a mile to the trailhead. But we have some beautiful views along the way. Nice little path here and beautiful little creek down there. I'm assuming that's Oak Creek and what we'll be walking through in just a bit. The trail is a little over 6.5 miles, I think, somewhere around there, supposedly on all trails, but I don't really know how much of the hike is actually through water and whatnot. Hard not to enjoy just whatever trail you're on when this seems to be the typical scenery that you're surrounded with. Sure, I'm going to be shedding the hoodie soon, but we are going to be in the middle of a canyon, and once the shade starts hitting you, it kind of drops like 10-15 degrees, it feels like, versus when the sun's out. But anywho, I am just babbling now, so we will see you out the trailhead. Maddy and I have just got through the main gates back there for the parking entrance. Parking is completely filled up. It is typically $13, I believe, to park here, or if you find a little pull-off like we did and walk through, make sure to bring your wallet because it is $3 a person. We kind of thought about it about halfway to the gate entrance that you might need a wallet because probably do have to pay to get in, so had to run back and get it, and yeah, here we are. All right, so there we are. We parked somewhere right about up here, but as you can see, we're about to hike all the way along through here and through the canyon. So yeah, let's get it. Maddy and I are both beyond hyped for this. Oh my gosh, it is such a perfect day out too. Man, we could not have picked a better few days to come spend in Sedona. It's so majestic. The birds are chirping. It's so green out. And right up here is where it looks like it turns to dirt. So we are cooking now. Yes, sir.
I'm cooking. I haven't got anything.
Yeah, I imagine it is pretty warm in that thing right now. After running back to the car and then back to where we were on the way to the parking, I definitely had to take my jacket off because I was getting warm. Man, this is looking pretty. All right, West Fork Trail, 3.3 miles one way, in and out. Maintain trails end after 13 stream crossings at Narrow Canyon Pool. Rock Canyon baskets mark the trail. No camping or campfires within 6 miles of this point in West Fork Canyon. Yeah, so I guess that says that we have 13 little stream crossings that we're gonna go on. Maddy and I both have our hiking boots on with some wool socks, and we're just gonna send it in it because this is the last hike that we are doing, well, at least we're planning to do in Sedona while we're here.
For the win.
Yeah, I also don't know how deep it's gonna be, so it might not even come over our... Golly, this is crazy. There's no telling how tall that rock structure is right there. It definitely,
big roof right there.
It definitely is. I would love to do some multi-pitching on that stuff. First little creek crossing we've came up to here. I think we can get across without getting our feet wet, actually. We have successfully made it through. I'll wait. Yeah! We have successfully made it through the first creek crossing without getting our feet wet, so let's continue on with that. Man, that's so crazy. These trees are getting very large back here too. That one's looking kind of wonky, like something out of a Dr. Seuss movie or something. This is awesome. Main trail's right there, but you can't take a little detour over here, so let's go see what this is about. Dang. This is so pretty. All right, let's get back to the trail and keep on going. It looks like we have came up to our next little creek crossing, and if they're all like this, then I don't think it's gonna be too bad because for one, it is not that deep in general, and for two, there are rocks you can kind of hop along if you would rather just not step in the water. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Yeah, we've definitely got to find a way that we can start bringing our doggos on these trips because they would absolutely go crazy in these places. So you want to go down there? Yeah. Well, it looks like there is a little detour going off over here, so you're gonna see what all this trail has to offer and send it our last day in Sedona. Yeah? I wonder how the water feels actually. Oh, might honestly have to whip out the Life Straw and take a few drinks of some nice cool water, but I haven't used it in just a little bit, so I think it still should be good to go, but good grief. That is beautiful. So there's a quick little detour right here off to the right, and got Big Papa right there. Now that is a very large tree. That is so crazy. All right, we have came up to creek crossing number 3, and looks like you can walk down that way a little bit too, so we might venture off there on the way back, but looks like there is going to be another creek crossing that we can venture across without getting our feet wet. Another creek crossing without getting our feet actually wet, so on we go. This is not at all what either of us expected Arizona to be like. Would 10 out of 10 recommend to anyone thinking of planning a trip here, and if you're not thinking of planning a trip, 10 out of 10 would recommend it. Freaking insane. We have definitely already talked about planning a trip back. Nothing set in stone, of course, because we do have some other things that we would like to do, but we do know that this gorgeous area is a place that we would like to come and spend a lot more time back at. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's a little detour literally right there, like 30-40 feet off the trail, and we couldn't help but stop and grab a couple pictures, but we are gonna get back onto the trail in just a sec. Good grief. We are all about the little detours and taking advantage of every single trail that we do. Got to make the most of it. You're already here. Why not take advantage? Yeah. All right, creek crossing number 4, and it looks like another one that we are not going to have to get our feet wet at. But hang on. I got to get a quick little yeah, Maddie is scaling this stuff. Oh, Jesus. I'm good. Don't mind me. Yeah. Good grief, this is so pretty. I always love hiking out around like creeks and stuff too. Also, the way that we timed it, there shouldn't really be a whole lot of people behind us, and everyone else that's parked up should be in front of us. So not too crowded, haven't really passed any people for the most part, and can't really hear anyone out and about right now. Ready? Gotta love it, just us and the sounds of nature. Bird was on cue there, hope y'all could hear that. Got the creek in the background. Oh yeah, we are just loving this. I'm just still blown away by how pretty this place is and how different the landscape changes just all over, from like Flagstaff to the Cottonwood area. Even just within Sedona, because we have been here several days, done a lot of driving and several hikes, and we have not experienced any trails like this. Like, these are definitely the biggest trees that I've seen in Sedona. This mother trucker is big. And Big Daddy earlier that I shown y'all, he was fat too. Gosh, like the rock faces too, it's just all unbelievable. Yeah, we may or may not have to move here one day if all the stars align and everything works out, because this place is just crazy and we're both loving it. All right, I know I'm babbling though, so on we go, and we'll catch you on a bit. Man, would that be fun to climb. Good night, the exposure that thing would have. But on we go on this. See a little trail sign going up into the woods, so let's get over to the real quick, just take a second and admire that beauty. Whew. Also, that one right there. On we go. This trail definitely has a lot of my favorite styles of hiking mixed into one. It's got a fairly skinny trail. It has shrubbery and greenery and trees all around, also very tall trees, and you're surrounded by big rocks with a creek in the background. Literally, what more can you ask for in a hike? Also, the weather is feeling mighty fine out right now. It's like high 60s, low 70s, and the sun is coming from a direction that we are pretty shaded right now, so we are loving it extra. I guess it's not really the direction of the sun, it's just the height of the trees. It's just blocking it. So yeah, we're loving life. Ooh. Yeah, as long as I don't unalive myself, but gosh. We have crossed 4 creeks so far. We are now at the 5th. And looks like another one that we are going to be able to avoid getting our feet wet on, especially. We go. That is a little shaky, but it looks like it is here for a reason, I would assume. Yeah. Alright. Option A, option B. Don't know that I would be taking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Once I started walking, it started shaking and stuff, like, but I was already committed. Have a good one. Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Those little knobs, I would have tripped on them.
Yeah, that it started shaking too, and I didn't even realize there was a log under it before I started going. But hey, we made it. Don't know that I recommend that one. I think I'll just continue through the creek, but it is looking wild, whatever that is. Anywho, we've crossed 5 creeks, I believe, have 8 more to go, so I'm gonna continue on this beautiful hike. This is crazy. Good grief. This does not even feel real at all. Holy. All right, we have not gone too far from creek crossing number 5, and we are at number 6 now. So it is looking like another very shallow one, but could potentially be slick. If it was in Arkansas, it would definitely be slick. Good grief, though. These are all so pretty. The rocks surrounding it too are just all changing up.
I'm just about to have to get my feet
No, you're
wet.
good. Just step over right through here. Yeah. Okay, there's another path over there. Maybe we should have taken that option, but hey, Gore-Tex for the win. So on we go. 6 creek crossings down, 7 more to go. Yeah. Whew. So crazy. Hey, how's it going? All right, well, it looks like we've made it to crossing number 7, and once again, we have some wild views. The rocks over there, I don't know if y'all can tell very good in the video, but those are some of the craziest looking rocks that we've seen. It's more of those Canyonland looking rocks that I was talking about in one of the previous videos when we had hiked the Devil's Bridge Trail, but just gonna skedaddle on through her. I think right here is the way to go. You can walk down right there, Maddie, where you're at, like straight. There's some little steps right here.
Save the phone.
Yeah. On we go. Looks like creek crossing number 7 is going to be another that we do not get our feet wet in. So we did just stop and take a couple pictures with those big rocks in the background, this stuff over here, and that nice view of the little canyon area in the back. So on we go, creek crossing number 7. This one I will say is a little bit more slick, so definitely have to watch the step because we are not trying to fall in, bust our butts. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of experience in doing that. Taking it slowly, trying to get across and continue on without getting wet. I don't know if I said it earlier. One of the earlier creek crossings, I was just being dumb and stepped in a deeper spot of water and it kind of came up over my boot, but
I just splashed myself in time.
Luckily I do have on wool socks though, so my feet are still completely dry and I'm not feeling any of that. But I'm just babbling now, and we have these amazing views to look at. So let's continue on trekking.
But we can't navigate without.
It's so pretty. I do believe this is the last hike that we're doing on the trip, and it is definitely a good one to end it on. Like, look at this. And I will say it once again, Sedona continues to blow our minds, and it has completely and utterly captivated both of us. So yeah, on we go. Oh, that's so pretty. And it looks like we've also came up to creek crossing number 8 right over there. So switch hands so we can snap. May or may not have to go back up in there for some pictures on the way back, but creek crossing number 8 looks like we are going to be able to avoid getting our feet wet on it again too. Uh-oh, as long as we don't fall. Good to go. Oh dear. All right, now we're good to go. So we made it through the 8th creek crossing once again. Made it through without getting our feet wet, and on we go. Ooh, these views continue to blow us away. I'm just blown away by all the massive rock. Like, I mean, I knew there was a lot of rock climbing and stuff around here and whatnot, but in all honesty, I hadn't really seen too many pictures and videos of the area in general, just some of the hikes, just like the main overlooks and stuff. And I think this is equally as beautiful and stunning. So crazy. Yeah, I could definitely live out in the area, and Maddie has agreed multiple times. Yeah. These rock formations keep leaving me speechless and making me lose my train of thought. But as you can see, we have came up to another creek crossing once again. Stellar views and very, very beautiful. Man, I believe this is creek crossing number 9, and that means we have 4 more to go. Once again, going to be able to do this without getting our feet wet, but I have to stay here and admire the beauty for just a second. Man, I just can't get over this, Maddie. Yeah. Yeah. Hit that and then to sat over. That's brutal. I'm very glad that wasn't slick, because I would have busted my butt. Well, technically I would have busted my face, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. What the heck? Like I said, this trail literally has almost everything I want into a hike all in one. Really can't think of anything else that I would want, to be honest. I mean, by checking all the boxes and stuff, it's literally the perfect hike, I would say. Yeah. Maddie has said that it's been her favorite hike we have done so far, and I'm not so sure that it's not mine too. Like, all the other views and stuff that we've done have been crazy, but oh God, that is insane. Like, I can't even describe this. This is, it's just so crazy. Like, look at that right there. Good grief, got to get a quick little. This hike truly has it all. And if you only have one hike to do in Sedona, I would honestly probably recommend this one, just from what we've done so far. I think we've gone probably about 3 miles in total or so. Might have like a mile left or so till we get to the end of it, but yeah, we're just gonna continue on going and enjoying these spectacular views, because they are, once again, all over the place in every single direction. Yeah, this definitely has to be my favorite all around hike here so far. Such a crazy one to end on. We couldn't have picked a better one to do it the last. Alrighty, and we have came up to the next creek crossing, number 10. It is right over there, but look at this, or what we've got here right in front of us looking up. And also back behind us, let's go over her, step out to the water, try not to fall. Yeah, that is definitely beautiful. Curious as to how tall those rocks are. He's at Black Canyon of the Gunnison. It was probably dang near that we were on top of it, that one lookout. Yeah, I don't even know, it's hard to compare looking from top to bottom. You've got it. You guys step on multiple at a time. Huh? Yeah, this is definitely putting a toll on the knees. I mean, not to mention that this is like our 20th-ish mile of hiking in the past couple of days, but yeah, worth it always. Dang, those big boulders across the creek, so pretty. That makes 10 creek crossings that we've done. Should have 3 more to go. Stellar views all around still. So we're gonna continue on and see out the next one. Brothers and sisters, I just gave an update, but I wanted to hop back on here because this is truly breathtaking. So pretty. We have made it to creek crossing number 11. And I'm thinking it's going to be a common theme that you aren't really going to have to get your feet wet if you don't want to. And they're all going to be beautiful. Good night. This is crazy. The birds chirping in the background just add all that much more enchantment. But yeah, in all honesty, a lot of these you could probably get across in tennis shoes. I mean, there was several that you couldn't, but with Gore-Tex hiking boots, you're gonna be kosher. But yeah, anyways, on we go. Should have 2 more creek crossings. Now that we're down in this and blocked by the sun, it's dropped like 5 or so degrees, it feels like. Some towering rock structures in the back. Massive trees. Alrighty, creek crossing number 12, I believe, right here. And it doesn't look like there's much going on. So, once again, gonna be able to cross without getting our feet wet, and we've got some crazy views behind us, to the side of us, to the other side of us, and as always, directly in front too. Good night. This water's so clear too. Reminds me of some of the little rivers in Arkansas. For sure, that is just crystal clear. Dang, I can feel the coldness through my boots. Gosh, that is cold. Well, yeah, it did get brief. I believe that marks creek crossing number 12, either 11 or 12, one or the other, but should only have 1 or 2 left, and we are still loving life, enjoying these trails. So gonna continue on, and we will see y'all with the update in just a bit. All right, update is coming sooner than later because see, Maddie's right there in front of us, but yeah, this just does not even look real. I'm sure the camera's not going to do it justice, but I'm sure it is going to look more than beautiful on there still. Dang, it's crazy how tiny standing next to these huge rock structures make you feel. I'm not exactly sure how tall that stuff is behind us, but that's crazy. Should only have 1 or 2 more crossings, so yeah, let's see what else this trail has to offer. I'm not sure if this counts or not, but I mean, there's something there. But oh wait, no, we don't cross right here, never mind. Hey, it is super pretty though. I thought so too, but now we keep going up there. Alrighty, on we go this way. Alrighty, so we have came to the last little creek crossing. It looks like we will go right over through her. Just make sure it's not slick. I can go. No, it doesn't seem bad. It is so pretty. Good grief. Unless we have lost count, that may or may not have been the last creek crossing, but got a little bit left of the trail, so on we go. All right, so Maddie and I have found the 500 feet of elevation gain. Now, but in all seriousness, we did not sign up for this, so. And I say it like we didn't just hike around 5 or so miles this morning. 4, maybe 4.
Like all uphill.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of. We are loving these views still. Up a little ways from the creek right now, so curious where this is going to take us. Guess we'll find out in a sec. Oh, Maddie and I have just about finished the trail. We've got one final little push down this stuff, and I believe somewhere down here the canyon walls might come together, but I believe we might have a view now. The trees are blocking it off. I'll get it in a second on the way out. It's like a huge knob looking thing back up in there, like a big old rock formation, but let's get back over her. We did miscount by one creek, and there's one more crossing right up here for the 13th one. So gonna go up there, see that, and get turned around. But once again, views are still spectacular, as they have been this whole trip, constantly. Alright, we have made it to the end of the trail, and we're just gonna send it come up through because, like I said, this is our last hike that we're doing, and we don't really feel like carrying the hiking shoes through all this, but you can't really pass up hiking through this when you're allowed to. Trail came in right back through there, and we're going to continue on this way because this is absolutely insane. So I don't know if my GoPro overheated or something, but I'm using the phone to record now. Loving it?
Loving it.
Gonna continue on this way a little bit and see what else this trail has in store. Now you can continue on a little bit more, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. Good grief. This is wild. Alright, so Maddie and I have made it to the end of the little tunnels right here with the water, and I think this is where we're going to call it good for the trail and start our way back. I think my all trails says gone right at 6 miles, but have done a little of the extra detours, taking our time, and we also did not park at the main trailhead. Had to park at a little free parking on the side of the road, but hey, we cooking. Right down there behind Maddie is where we turned around from, and had this nice little walk back through here, and a little bit more to go up there. I think you can see people kind of back there on the bank, and gonna get over there and then get back to the trailhead and get y'all with an update once we get back to the car. See y'all in probably a couple hours. All right, one more quick update before we do get back to the car, because I didn't show y'all and I totally forgot. But that big rock structure right there is what I was talking about earlier. Looks like it could fall at any moment, but it is beautiful. It looks like a dinosaur head or something just chilling up there. Anyways, we are trudging on back. Have several miles to go, and it is all beautiful hiking, so we're definitely going to enjoy it. And that water was definitely very refreshing as well, but look at that. All right, gonna continue on, and we will see y'all back at the car. Maddie and I have made it back to the car. We have got changed up and we're about to head out. So at this point, Maddie and I are back from Arizona, but I never actually filmed the outro for this video. The hike ended up being a little under 9.5 miles, took just under 4 hours, and we'd also done the Devil's Bridge earlier that day. So since we'd finished all the hiking that we had planned for the trip, ended up booking a hotel room one night early and getting over to Flagstaff and just kind of enjoying the rest of the day, taking it easy. This was by far one of the best hikes we have ever done. I would rank it up there with the Emerald Lake plus Lake Hay, a hike over at Rocky Mountain National Park. Can't really compare the two because they're so different, but I wouldn't pick one over the other, I will say that. And when we do go back to Sedona, I would love to do that one again. But anywho, this is where the video is coming to an end. Still have 2 videos left to edit from the trip, and those are both gonna be national park ones, so stay tuned for those. Anyways, if you're still around at this point in the video, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Till next time, peace.